Obviously, when I was younger, it was very normalized in my household with both my mother and father struggling with substance abuse. Though my education on the topic wasn't great, so when I entered 8th grade, a friend of mine had gotten her wisdom teeth removed and was prescribed OxyContin. Unknowingly of the dangers, I took some of it with her, and that began it. And I took the rest of her pills, and my stepmom had just given birth to my little brother, and I stole her pills as well. So by the time I entered high school, I was fully in the mindset of just more, and it escalated into me doing harder and harder drugs. I used for about a year until I discovered sort of APG, and I started getting help through that, and then I had a pretty bad relapse before coming to Rivercrest.
Over the course of my use, they gradually deteriorated my relationship with my family, with my friends. I became unable to maintain life pretty much. I immediately fell back into school within no time at all. And eventually my life was unmanageable. I wasn't able to conduct myself in any meaningful way.
I first started using when I was 12 years old. It was because of my OCD at the time. It was getting significantly worse. And I found drinking to be a key helper in making my symptoms go away. Later in time, I found a curiosity for where my mind could go, leading me to try cannabis. And then after cannabis, it went into psychedelics. And during my psychedelic exploration phase, I had troubles with things in life, and I ended up discovering Xanax. And that became my drug of choice. And that's how it escalated.
When I first got into recovery, I tried going back to my original school, and I made it about a month or so before, the people I was, surrounded with and the environment there, broke down my resolve, and I wasn't able to get clean until I switched things up. Nothing changes if nothing changes.
I think it provides a space where all the teachers and staff see you as a person and as a student just trying to get work done and graduate and get better, and they don't see you as someone who's messing up in life or as an addict, which was exactly what I needed, because it felt like all the adults around me were like, you're a bad kid. But here it was oh, they really care about me and they're supporting me through work. And also being able to help the other students get sober too, and everyone holding each other accountable was extremely helpful.
So when I first joined Rivercrest, I was literally in the beginning of my sophomore year. I could only last 2 days at my normal high school. And when I first joined, it was an adjustment. Rivercrest helped me understand a significant portion about who I am. I was able to finally discover that I had ADHD, and these years of wondering, why am I so different? Why am I like this? And even going through psychiatry, no one was able to really tell me I had it until I came here. In Rivercrest, with mainly the academic portion, I was able to relieve a lot of stress that a normal high school would put on me. And I was able to really start learning on a one-on-one basis with the teachers. And that helped me get to where I am today.
The community here is amazing. We've built this kind of place where every single person knows what the community needs and abides by its rules and gives back, which is really, really amazing because with all the other examples of kind of communities like this, it's not usually like 100%, but here, like, even if like an individual is still struggling with, you know, substance abuse in the moment and like relapsing and all that, we have this community that not only holds them accountable to making sure that the school stays safe for everybody else, but also that they get the support that they need. Thanks to this school, I'm going to be graduating a year early. The staff here are incredibly just amazing. I've never had teachers and staff members and faculty who have been so understanding and conducive to my growth in conventional high schools. You know, it's all about grades, it's all about credits and, you know, helping students grow towards their academic goals. And this school has helped encourage me and, you know, help me grow towards my personal goals, you know, things that have no relation at all to school. And now my life is measurably and immensely better because of it.
Rivercrest completely changed the way I felt about myself academically. I was a pretty bad student before coming here. My GPA was 0.5. Now it's a 3.5, so it helped me believe in myself academically, which was amazing.
And you're going to be done with school this year?
I will, graduating on time.
And what is your plan?
I plan to go to community college.
After high school, well, fortunately, because of this school, I am able to graduate a year early and get my after high school life started much more sooner. I'm hoping to go to PCC and get the Oregon Grant Promise and get an associate's degree in aviation science and go back into flight training.
My plan is to obviously, you know, get a job, save up some money, and then I plan on going into trade school to be an electrician or construction, depending on which seems more viable at the moment. And even though I'm not going down the typical like college career path, you know, the people here have been super helpful in giving me resources and bring me to like trade schools to like tour around and kind of get a feel for it, and like apprenticeships. It's truly amazing, like the kind of clarity that I've been able to get here for what my next steps are.
That's great.
For other adolescents who are struggling with substance abuse, it's a hard thing to label yourself as when you're really in the beginning stage and wondering, am I struggling? It's immensely important that you don't let those feelings just be to yourself.
Without this school, there would be a high chance that my life would no matter what be much worse. But there'd be, you know, a large chance that I would be, you know, dead in a ditch somewhere. This school has helped save my life and is helping and has helped save the lives of many other students. And in this school, I've made, you know, such amazing connections with people and such close friends. It's like a second family. I'm just truly so thankful to be in this school.